So, i-share screen ko lang po ulit. Mag-share screen lang po ulit ako. Plus. So, upon checking po yung ano natin, plus, no, yung RN natin dito, I think meron po akong mistake kasi dito, ang nakuha ko is 1,060.83. So, 765 lang yung binigay sa akin. So, that means na kamali ako ng, siguro may na-careless ako kanina sa computation ko. So, i-erase ko lang muna to. Kaka-notice ko lang kasi naghanap ako ng, i-check ko yung choices kanina eh, parang may mali sa choices. So, check, ano ko na lang muna to. 1,060.83. And then dito, i-double check ko lang. Nagko-cross check lang ako kasi baka may mali sa computation ko. So, again, 0.6 multiplied by 400. Tapos, ito 40 plus 375 is 415 times 12.7 minus 5.5 times 20 times 12.7 plus 400 times 63.2 minus 0.5 times 20 is 10. Tapos multiplied by 12.7. Kino-cross check ko lang po. This is, so divide ko by 1,000 para maging kilonewton. 1199.896. So, sabi ko na nga may mali. 1199. Sa computation lang naman. Wala naman akong binago sa values. Nakiregress lang ako sa calculator. So, ang pipiliin po natin sa dalawang yan na RN, yung smaller na RN po, pipiliin natin class ha. Pipiliin po natin yung mas maliit. Ngayon, ang tinatanong po sa number 16 ay design strength, VRN. So kapag VRN hinahanap natin, that means na, syempre, number 16 tayo, V times RN lang, no? So that's 0.75 kasi based on the code, ang reduction factor po natin is 0.75 for black shear. So, sundin lang natin yan. Tapos yung compute nating R sub yan, syempre, pipiliin natin yung, kung ano yung mas maliit para doon mas safe, di ba? So, 1,060.83. So, now we can compute. Multiply ko na lang yung 1,060.83 ng 0.75. Ang may sagot natin is 795.62 kilonewton. So, yan po yung sagot natin for number 16. And for number 16 po, kita po natin dito, ang pinakamalapit na 795 is 800 kilonewtons. So, kapag 800 kilonewton yung sagot mo, tama ka. Okay? Next. Ito naman po, compression na. So, ito na ata yung last na solving natin. Yung iba, ano na lang, NSCP specifications na lang. So, which of the following most nearly gives the KL over R for use in the column analysis? Tignan natin. Kunin muna natin yung KL over R. Check natin ha. W-shaped compression member has the property shown below. Unsupported length is 8 meters. Gross area is 11,000. Width to thickness ratio ng flange 2.07. Width to thickness ratio ng web 12.4. RX is 97.2. RY is 53.3. K is 1.0. So, kunin natin yung KL over R niya. Kunin natin yung KL over R. So, KL over R would be equal to K natin 1.0. Ang length natin is 8 meters. Gawin ko ng millimeters, gawin ko ng 8,000 na. Tapos ang gagamitin nating R dito, since unbraced length naman yung buong section natin, wala naman po tayong bracing. So, pwede kong gawin yung rule na piliin ko ng mas maliit, 53.3. So, may gisagot ko dito would be 8,000 divided by 53.3. So, ang sagot po is 150.09. So, based on the choices po, this is number 17. Based on the choices po sa ating exam, 150 po ang pinakamalapit. So, yan po yung sagot natin. So, number 18, which of the following nearly gives the elastic buckling stress, F sub E? What is elastic buckling stress? Ang F sub E natin, ano po yan? That is the Euler's critical buckling stress formula. Pi squared E over slenderness ratio squared. So, this will be pi squared, tapos ang E natin is 200,000 megapascal divided by KL over R squared. So, 150.09 squared. So, may gisagot po natin dito would be 87.62 megapascal. Based on the choices po, ano pong pinakamalapit sa 87.62? 88 po ang pinakamalapit. So, yan po yung sagot natin for number 18. How about number 19 po? Which of the following nearly gives the critical buckling stress FCR in megapascal? So, before po natin magamit yung critical buckling stress formula, i-check muna natin if yung KL over R natin, which is equal to 150.09, is less than or greater than our boundary condition for our compression members, 4.71 square root of E over F sub Y. So, check natin. So, computin muna natin yung 4.71 square root of E, 200,000 over Fy na 250. 133.22 po. 250 ba yung Fy? Tama, 250 yung Fy. So, ang nakuha natin is 133.21 yung boundary. So, sulat ko na dito, 133.21 yung boundary natin. Nag-exceed po yung ating slenderness ratio kasi 150.09 po yung slenderness ratio natin. So, ang classification po natin dito is elastic buckling po tayo. So, pag elastic buckling po, ang magiging formula po natin based sa code is, ang magiging FCR natin would be 0.877 F sub E. So, that would be equal to 0.877 multiplied by F sub E natin kanina na 87.62 megapascal. So, sagot dito is 76.84 megapascal. So, yan yung sagot natin dito. So, check natin yung ating choices po. 76.84 ang sagot. Ang pinakamalapit dyan, 77. So, letter C po ang sagot. Set A po itong sinasagutan ko dito kasi meron din tayong set B na, I think set B or set C, na ang unsupported length niya is 6 meters. So, kapag 6 meters yung unsupported length, magiging inelastic buckling yung failure mode niya or yung ating FCR is gagawitin mo yung isang formula. Pero ito kasi, since longer column to, ginamit natin yung formula for elastic buckling. Now, for number 20, which of the following most nearly gives the compression member strength P times P sub N in kilonewtons? So, for number 20, P times P sub N would be equal to P 0.9 times ang P sub N natin is FCR times area gross, di ba? So, divide lang natin by 1,000 kasi kilonewton ang hinahanap. So, this will be 0.9 multiplied by 76.84. Tapos, yung area gross natin is given naman po sa problem. Ang sabi sa problem, area gross is 1,000 millimeter squared. 1,000 ba? 11,000, no? 11,000 square millimeters po yung area gross natin. So, sulat ko na lang dito, 11,000. Tapos divide natin by 1,000 para maging kilonewton. So, may sagot po natin dito is 0.9 times 76.84 multiplied by 11,000. Tapos divide lang natin by 1,000 para maging kilonewton. May sagot is 760.71 or 760.72 kilonewtons. So, ito po yung sagot natin. So, most nearly gives that, what choice most nearly gives the required strength. So, based on the choices, 760 po yung pinakamalapit. So, letter A po ang sagot. Next, which of the following refers to a strength limited by breaking or tearing of members or connecting elements? So, yielding strength, hindi po, no? Kasi tearing of members, no? Yung breaking or tearing po na keywords, automatically, no? Kapag breaking or tearing, nagre-refer na yan sa rupture. Di ba? So, imposible naman yung yielding. Expected tensile strength, hindi naman po yan yun. Required strength, hindi rin po yan yun. Ang sagot po natin na rupture. Next, which of the following refers to steel elements as defined in Section 2.1 of the AISC Code of Standard Practice for Steel Buildings and Bridges? Based on this po, ang sagot po is structural steel based on this Section 2.1 ng AISC Code. Nakikita rin po ito sa NSCP. In Section 500 po, makikita rin po dito. So, may sagot natin structural steel. Kasi steel elements po is general term, no? So, hindi naman po ito specific. Pansinin niyo po sa choices, specific yung carbon, yung mild steel is a specific term, yung low alloy steel is a specific term. Pero, yung steel elements po na hinahanap dito is actually steel in general. Di ba? General term. So, ang sagot dapat dito, structural steel. Next, number 23, which of the following applies to the maximum slenderness limit to the design of tension members? Kapag po tension members po, based on the code, wala naman po tayong limit ng slenderness ratio. Di ba? Take note po, gumagamit lang tayo ng slenderness ratio kapag compression members. Pag tension members, wala naman tayong ginagamit slenderness ratio. So, no limit. And then for number 24, which of the following applies to the preferable slenderness limit? Again, based on the code, kapag titignan niyo po yung code nyo, ang may sagot po 200. I think diniscuss ko rin naman sa inyo na 200 is the preferable limit, di ba? Na sinet ng structural engineers natin. So next, as per NSCP 2015 section 505, which of the following gives the shear modulus of elasticity? This is not modulus of elasticity class, shear modulus of elasticity. Nakikita rin po sa code yan. Shear modulus of elasticity, 77,200 megapascal. Kapag modulus of elasticity lang, 200,000. May pinagkaiba po yung dalawang yan. I think, teka. Check lang natin. So, nandyan naman po lahat. Nandyan po lahat. Ang mahirap lang dyan, kapag hindi nyo kabisado, matatagalan kayo maghanap. So, sinabi niya naman dito kung saang section, di ba? Section 505. So, that means dumiretso na tayo sa 505. 546 na to. So, 505 lang tayo. So, i-check natin sa ito, section 505. Kung meron nakasulat. So, ayan, no? Kitang-kita, ayan po. Section 505 tayo dito. Letter G is equal to shear modulus of elasticity of steel, 77,200 megapascal. That's based on the code. So, that is for your number 25. Any question po?